Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Planner Pair. I am so glad you're here. This is Nicole, and I am going to be sharing my plan with me for February 1st through the 7th. I know we're about through with this week, but had a little hiatus from our channel, and I just wanted to say we're back, and I really loved my spread for this week. So I thought I'd go ahead and share it in case it provides some inspiration for a future planner spread for you. So I went ahead and off camera, I did use the planning guides for the classic vertical planner, and I kind of planned out what I'm going to use. This week is a lot of like nature or leaf type of images, some beautiful watercolor swatches, and then a couple of Snow White images because you guys know that we love Disney here on the Planner Pair channel. And when I can incorporate some Disney themed images and stickers into my spread, I really love how that looks. I picked Snow White from the Princess Magic sticker book. So this is the larger princess sticker book with the larger images, which is totally my favorite out of the princess sticker books they came out with last fall, winter, at the Happy Planner. It just, I don't know, the size of them might seem sort of intimidating. They are big, but I totally love them. Then I am pairing her with a lot of nature type of leaves and things from the Farmhouse sticker book. That long sticker I have in my sidebar, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is from the Wild Styled book. And I did pull in, so this spread is a lot of naturals, a lot of greens, but then I pulled in some black here and there just to kind of ground everything. Watercolor swatches are from the Watercolor Goals sticker book. I can't believe how much I love them. I wish there was a whole sticker book just full of watercolor swatches because I think that they are really useful in providing some little splashes of color without actually having to watercolor in your planner. I know I've mentioned this before, but I personally don't want to watercolor and warp my pages, but I really, really love the look. So these watercolor stickers are totally my favorite thing. Lots and lots of layering going on in my spread today. So we're kind of starting mostly here on the left side of the spread. Down in the sidebar, we have that sticker from Wild Styled. It's says focus on what matters, and this is a great little spot just to maybe make some weekly notations. I will be sharing my after the spread photo on our Instagram page here at the first of the week, so definitely check back there if you want to see my after the pen. Just kind of some things that are currently going on this week, things I want to remember. It's a great place, not only, yes, it's a planner, so we're planning our week and all of that, but it also is a great kind of record of what's going on. I almost use it as a journal slash, I want to say scrapbook, but it doesn't, haven't really used any photos in mine yet, but it is a nice record of what's going on. It's a great place to make those notations. I am using, again, like I said, a lot of stickers from Farmhouse. So we've got some border washi, that little nice natural stripe down near the bottom. We have that pretty little begin sticker that I kind of framed up with some leaves. All of that is from Farmhouse. Some leaves up framing the sidebar sticker, the long box sticker. That is also, all of that is from Farmhouse. And then I forgot to put the little piece of washi, so I'm going to just peel up my leaf. I did trim off part of that leaf down there so it's nice and straight along the bottom. And you'll notice over on the right side on the planning guide where I have laid out that yellow speech bubble, thought bubble sticker that says I attract good things. That's actually from Happy Quotes, and it was a last minute addition as I was planning. You'll notice at the beginning of the video when I shared photos of the completed weekly spread, there's more splashes of yellow. It inspired me to add a little bit of yellow to my planner, which I love. I think it's a nice little splash of color and a little unexpected maybe. Another thing I love is having my watercolor splotches go from one page to another. So I just laid down the one, I trimmed off the excess, and I will line up the two halves of my spread and lay the other half over the right side. That does mean I'm going to need to use a Happy Planner punch in order to punch those notches in my spread so that I can put it back in. I actually really like that. I think it kind of makes the spread flow together really nicely. Let's go ahead and lay the washi tape down on the right side. I still have some things to do over on the left, but for the most part, a lot of what I want to do is down. There's always those last minute additions. As you start finishing up the spread, at least for me, I find little things that I either need to add addition to, but I want to make sure I'm leaving plenty of functional space for my week, the tasks that I have to do every day. The part of the spread that started it all is this big sticker from Modern Farmhouse sticker book, the leaves and things from Farmhouse, and then that Snow White sticker from the Princess Magic. So that large Snow White with critters sticker. And I thought that the nature theme of the leaves and things went really nicely with her. And that's kind of where my inspiration sprang from for this spread. Now we have that nice long black box sticker over on the left. This Things to Do sticker balances it out over on the right. And I had some trouble getting that stuck down, but let's just peel it up. I had it completely not straight, which bothered me. So I'm just going to flip it around here and try again. And we're going to add little touches of greenery to, I think, all of the boxes I added to my spread. So there's this functional box, and then, of course, any quote boxes, there's going to be some greenery. And yes, that light green box that says there is always something to be thankful for, that's going to get some greenery added to it in a bit. I'm playing around with the rest of the watercolor sticker from the left side of the spread that I put down there in the bottom underneath my long box sticker. And I always save the extra pieces I trim off. And I'm just trying to figure out the best placement. I played around with lots of different areas and ultimately decided I like it best right here along the Things to Do black box. I feel like that's balanced the best. And I'm really loving how my spread came together. It's so much fun just to sit and play with stickers, I think. So now it's basically finishing touch type of time. So I want to use this I Attract Good Things sticker that's that yellow thought bubble, and it's a clear sticker. I've used a lot of paper stickers here. In fact, I think everything I used was paper sticker up to this point. And so I need to white out a couple of lines because I don't like how the lines look going through this. So I'm just using my whiteout. You'll notice I kind of lay it down and figure out where those whiteout areas need to go. And then I'm going to lay my sticker down so it kind of straddles a couple of those boxes, still leaving plenty of functional space to write or add additional things later on as the week goes on as needed. But there begins my touch of yellow. Because I have this, I really feel like I need to balance out parts of the rest of the design with yellow as well, but I do need to lay down some lines. I really personally do best with some sort of bullet type of journaling, whether it's a sticker or I write them in myself. I'm a huge fan of these great little check it off and line it up guides from the Happy Planner. They do snap into your planner, so if you need to add additional ones, you can. I generally start out with a nice amount of them. I maybe don't use all of them every week, or maybe I even have to go in and add more, but for me that's totally okay because this gives me a great place to write down my tasks. This is a planner. I do need to use it. And so I like that there's either a box or a circle on these that you can check off the tasks as completed. I know that, you know, sometimes I'll have tasks from earlier in the week that as we get to the end of the week, I still need to go back and finish off or even move to the next week as needed. I'm sure you guys do as well. This is a great functional way to be able to add nice lines. If you're like me and you like to line it up and you don't really freehand quite so much, this is a great way to be able to give yourself that space for functional boxes. Before I move on to Tuesday of this week, the 2nd, I do want to add some greenery to this box. So remember a little bit ago I was talking about almost every box, quote box, functional box I added to this spread, I added greenery to. And I think it balances everything out really nicely. I want to curve this branch and leaves around this quote box, but I've laid it down. So I'm using some tweezers to kind of help pull this up. I have gotten some questions on the tweezers. I picked these up at Simon Says Stamp. I am a card maker too. If you're not familiar, I know a lot of you do follow me in card making, and I shop at Simon Says Stamp all the time, so I picked these up for both Peyton and myself. They have a really super fine tip on them. I use these only for planner because my tweezers that I use for card making often have gunk on them that I have to clean off. Where I'm not really using glue and other kinds of adhesive, I mainly stick to sticker, pen, paper here. I want these tweezers to be completely clean at all times. So I have linked those in the supplies down below if you're interested. And then we're just going to add a little bit more greenery. And then I opted to add another critter from the Princess Magic sticker book. We're going to add like a little chipmunk, I think is what he is, down here to the box. You'll notice I forgot to mention, so the Today's Focus watercolor swatch and sticker, those are two different stickers that spread over the 1st and the 2nd. I like that too because it kind of just gives a, I like how it looks. We have the Snow White box that goes across several boxes and I think it looks nice. I do a lot of lined up things in my spread, but I like when there's something that's a little unexpected. And so I really like how that balances everything out. But the birds up there are also from Princess Magic. So we've got a little spread of Disney throughout, but nothing else. There's only 3 stickers in this entire spread today that have Disney. And I don't think it has to be over the top. I personally really love a mix when you can mix some Disney with your other stickers. So now that I kind of have most of the beautiful stickers in place, I am going in and adding the rest of my functional type of lines and checklists. Usually on the weekend, I don't need quite as many. I am going to have quite a few here for the 7th. It's Super Bowl Sunday here in the US, and I am actually I'm reluctant to call it a party. It's not a party. My children are coming over so that I'll feed them. And so I have quite a few little tasks to do there on that day. And so I did add quite a few more little check off boxes or circles and some lines. You'll notice I did also add in more yellow swatch stickers. The yellow swatches are all from the Happy Quotes. And so is the heart. I loved that this color of yellow all matches. Plus there's a little I Share Joy sticker that I did down here on Tuesday. Weekly, over on my card making channel on Instagram, I randomly choose 10 followers to mail out cards to. And so that was kind of the I Share Joy. I really liked that for the cards I need to mail out this week. That's kind of what I did there. I also have a functional box for an appointment that week and all of that good stuff. And just finished off with some appointment boxes, or another appointment box. And I think that's about it for my spread. I also have like a little trash can for trash day. But other than that, my spread is done until I start writing in it. And then I can add all of the things or extra stickers as needed. So the final thing before I place this back in my planner is that I do need to take the Happy Planner punch and punch through my pages where I have that watercolor sticker so that I'm able to place this back in my planner easily. Look how beautifully that punches. You still have that nice watercolor swatch that's kind of straddles both sides of the spread. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Again, I'm so sorry for the little hiatus there in January. We are back. There are going to be quite a few videos. I've got 3 coming up kind of in a row here, so look for those all this week. And I appreciate you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to our channel. We very much appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.